On May 25th, 2020, George Floyd, a 46-year-old black man, died during an encounter with Minneapolis police officers.
Are you serious? You gonna just let him sit there with that on his neck, bro?
A viral Facebook video showed Officer Derek Chauvin kneeling on Floyd's neck for more than 9 minutes. It sparked protests across the U.S. and beyond.
Police lined the streets, throwing tear gas and non-lethal projectiles to disperse crowds.
Calls for defunding the police and some incidents of unrest followed. 4 officers were ultimately charged in Floyd's death, including Chauvin. He was fired from the police department and faces 3 charges: second-degree murder, second-degree manslaughter, and a third-degree murder charge. Assistant Attorney General of Minnesota Matthew Frank is leading the prosecution's case. They will likely show the bystander video in which Chauvin is pressing his knee on Floyd's neck, and other body cam footage from the other 3 officers at the scene. The judge will also allow the state to introduce evidence from 2 prior incidents, one from 2015 and one from 2017, as examples of incidents where the prosecution will argue that Chauvin used questionable methods of restraint with the suspect. Chauvin's attorney is Eric J. Nelson, a criminal defense attorney provided by the Minnesota Police and Peace Officers Association. The defense team will argue that Chauvin used reasonable and authorized force. Their strategy is also likely to include contesting the medical examiner's declared cause of death.
The medical examiner has opined that the cause of death was cardiopulmonary arrest, complicating law enforcement's subdual, restraint, and neck compression. The defense expert, Dr. Fowler, has opined that the cause of death was cardiac arrhythmia due to arteriosclerotic and hypertensive cardiovascular disease during restraint by police.
During jury selection, the defense attorney sought to include testimony related to Floyd's 2019 arrest in order to establish a pattern of his behavior with police. Judge Peter Cahill ruled that only certain elements of that prior incident would be admissible. Judge Cahill, who has been on the bench since 2007, made several other key rulings during jury selection. He rejected a motion from the defense to move the trial to a different county and to delay proceedings, citing that the case had already received widespread publicity.
I don't think there's any place in the state of Minnesota that has not been subjected to extreme amounts of publicity on this case.
The city of Minneapolis agreed today to pay $27 million to Floyd's family to settle a civil lawsuit for his death last May.
Cahill also unseated 2 jurors after they said the city's $27 million settlement with Floyd's family would impact their decision-making. Of the 15 seated jurors, 9 are white, 4 are black, 2 are multiracial, and 9 of 15 are women. The Hennepin County Government Center has been fortified with new fencing and barbed wire, and some National Guard units have been deployed to guard the courthouse area. The trial is estimated to last 4 weeks, with jury deliberations to follow, and arrives just shy of a year after Floyd's death.